ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of My Toilet. If you haven't seen the previous episode, definitely check it out in the upper right information button where we made everything gold. Every toilet, every sink, every trash bin, gold, 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 more gold. Very, very good. But it's time. We have a lot of money. And so it is time to once again close the bathroom for a second. Why close it? Why do we always close it? Well, it's just easier that way. So we don't disrupt the peace. Sorry for the burp. It happens sometimes. Definitely don't do that too much. But there we go. Delete this, delete that, delete everything. Because today we are... Ooh, 3 wet floor signs? What? That's overpowered. Wow. That's actually insane. Alright. We still have one modern toilet. Huh? Where did we get that from? He doesn't fix it. Now I'm fixing it. Hoppakee. Okay. Sell this one. Bye. Hoppakee. We only want to work with the highest quality of the highest quality stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that this should definitely still remain there. Because that just makes the most sense. And then this is where it gets interesting. Because how are you going to place these? And are you going to make sure you have enough walking space? Or are you going to cramp it a little? I think we should go for walking space. Because we have a lot of decorations to also place. So then I rather have a few less stalls than a few too many. To say it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is possible. Oh, ho, ho. That's not good. Pick up. There you go. There you go. And then over here, we can have like, perhaps a trash bin. Newspaper stand. And perhaps even a wet floor sign. Stuff like that. Right? Right. If it wants to get placed. Because for some reason it doesn't want to. Okay, that's odd. You. Nothing wants to be placed here. Also fine. Then this is it. You. You also don't. Huh, okay. Well, whatever. Caution, wet floor. Then I think for these toilets, we want about... Yeah, I don't know. Because it could also be handy for over here. It really depends on where we place more toilets. Because is this eventually gonna do it? Ah, that's too cramped. That's too cramped. So we cannot do it like that. Because I refuse to. Okay. Redesigning the toilets is definitely a bit of a challenge right now. But what if we place it like this? Ooh. Let's just try this. You still have some space over there. What if we pick you all up? Yeah. It's a very difficult one of deciding where it should go. Because I have a feeling this is quite impossible. What I'm going to do, I think, give them enough space. Because these are a lot of toilets. Maybe we should first assign the way how we want to do this. Do we want a system that we go like this? Or do we want a system that really goes a big way and just goes like that? Or do we want a system where it goes like this again? In the middle. We probably want it in the middle. And then do something like that. Because then 10 things you have not enough, I'd say. I think if we have it like this, then some trash bins over here. No, this is also not possible. Because then you're blocking that again. that's not gonna happen. We really need a lot of space. And if we place this like that, yeah, you don't have a lot of space over there. So the space that we are going to use is this space. So we just have a moderate amount of toilets over here. Not the highest amount, but an amount that we can work with. This is exactly 20 toilets. We can put some like this. We can put them like this. We can put them like this. This system ain't gonna work though. You can also put it like this. So then at least you have two. Yeah, at least have 4 of them. Then perhaps like that. And perhaps even... Wait. Let me cook. Let me cook. Never mind. That doesn't work. But I said it doesn't work, but it will work. Never mind. Oh, you're facing this way. But you can't face that way. Ah, okay. That's true. But then... there's no option. There is an option. Trust the process. Trust it. There you go. There's no option. This is possible. Huh. Yeah, that's quite difficult. Well, that's a very good one. I have no idea. Well, then I suppose I'll just put the trash bins. Then it might look a little weird, but I suppose it does work. That's what's important. Because eventually those get filled. And when they get filled, you want to empty them. But not everyone is always available. And that's what I just want to make sure of that we are thinking about. Also, buy some extra trash bins. Just a few. One for here, one for there. And we can have 2 table plants over there. I don't actually know what they do. I just know they do something. Yeah, here we cannot do anything as decorations. I mean, we have a bigger toilet, so we should at least get a few more toilets, right? I mean, for a bigger facility, you would hope that you can fit more toilets in, but yeah, we obviously use the spacious design, when that's why it might not be actually possible. It's possible to a certain extent. 3 extra toilets. Well, it works. Genuinely, it works. So, is it terrible? No, I don't think so. I think it will work. 3 of those. We also need some extra trash cans. There we go. Just a few of them. One over there. And there's one there. And then, yeah, this is inefficient. Because you kind of want them to just walk this way. You know? And not have to go back over here. Do we trust that there's enough trash bins over here to make it work? I do think so. Because then at least they don't have to walk from here to over here. Or from here to over here. Then they instead walk out of here, go to over here or here. That works a bit better, I believe. Caution, wet floor. There we go. Then you have 3 sinks. Then you have enough sinks. 3, 4, 5. Then over here, yeah, we just have extra sinks, I suppose. Then over here, we do not have any sinks just yet. But that's about to change. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Sweat it. Because I do not know. I do not know the way. Wet floor sign over there. And then this is it. Our new toilet facility. Isn't it lovely? I think it's very lovely. You know, let's open and let's see how people think how lovely it is. If people think it is lovely. I do really hope so. Some good shits are directly getting taken, so that's a good sign. And lots of them are... Ooh, we now get paid more? Because we have a higher tier? Probably. Cool, nice. Everyone is taking their toilets. Every toilet is... Well, most of the toilets are busy. As you cannot see. Ooh, we have 2 stinkies. But those 2 stinkies are already fixed. And now it's time to earn some real monies again. 3 extra toilets, few extra sinks, so people will go and wash their hands faster and more efficient. Hey, go away. And hopefully no one has to queue for to wash their hands. But this is definitely going quick. And that's great. I do love it. Very good. No one has to wait. Everyone can just directly walk. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Very nice. Alright. Well, I do really want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, share this with a friend. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you receive all the notifications that we upload to this channel. And then I can only say one more thing. And that is, until next time, hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Bye bye.